hi, I'm CEO of Mixergy Limited. We're a clean tech spin-out from Oxford University, and we're building the biggest battery in the Northern Hemisphere by unleashing Europe's hidden gigafactory. This gigafactory is 6 times the size of the Tesla gigafactory, which makes 20 gigawatt hours a year of conventional lithium-ion cells. But this gigafactory is something that we already have in our incumbent hot water tank industry. Hot water tanks receive relatively little attention in spite of the fact that they consume about as much energy as a small car. And they receive very little attention by way of innovation. So R&D spend in the hot water tank industry is 1/30 of the auto sector as a fraction of their turnover. So that's a real shame given the potential that hot water tanks could have to absorb the biggest surpluses of renewable power in our energy system. Now, we could do all of this with conventional hot water tanks, but the challenge with these systems is that they're slow, dumb, and wasteful. A conventional hot water tank is effectively a giant kettle. It heats all or nothing, irrespective of how much energy you need. You also have no idea how much energy is inside the hot water tank, and they're controlled by primitive timers and thermostats. They take hours to attain a useful temperature, and they squander and hemorrhage lots of heat losses. The Mixergy tank, in contrast, is fast, smart, and economical. So what we do is only heat what you require by floating hot water on top of cold by exploiting thermal stratification. And we also have a novel sensing arrangement, so we accurately can discern how much heat is inside any cylinder. This means that we can more intelligently schedule the energy going into the tank, and we can also heat to a useful temperature in 1/5 of the time. Because the system's so efficient, we can install a system that's 30% smaller than a conventional tank. So this makes it easier to install and frees up space. The Mixergy tank sits at the intersection of 2 major trends. So we've got the evolution of our energy system and also the advent of the smart home. So on the energy system side, we're all aware of the challenges with intermittent renewables, negative pricing of electricity on electricity markets, moratoriums in some places on installations of solar PV. And in the home, we're seeing smart thermostats, smart meters, smart doorbells, smart cat flaps. Bringing a smart hot water tank unlocks value in both of these sectors. For the household, we can save in around the region of €100 per annum on their bills. Meanwhile, we can unlock anywhere between 60 to 120 euros of flexibility value for the energy system. So what's the status of our business? Well, we are selling Mixergy tanks right now in the UK. We have over 200 installed right now. These are connected to our platform, which forms a virtual battery. The services that we get from this battery is equivalent to what you would get from a $200,000 to $300,000 lithium-ion battery pack, except that this battery is free. All of the technology to deliver this service has been bought and paid for by the proposition that our technology brings on the hot water tank. We have an established supply chain, and we have some exciting channels to market, a growing install network in the UK. We've got some housing association and eco-developer orders on our books, along with some exciting utility sectors that are opening up for us. This is a snapshot of our pipeline, but in truth, we want to be far more ambitious than this. And that's why we're raising £2.5 million. We're looking to close Q3 to Q4 of this year. This will enable us to expand and consolidate our operations in the UK and also give us the bandwidth to open up a beachhead in the Benelux and French regions of the mainland of Europe. All of this is working towards building a £100 million business by 2025. That will be a combination of product revenue and recurring service income from doing demand response. To date, we've raised around £4 million through a combination of VC funding, government grants, and prizes. Recently, we've had Centrica backing, which is very exciting for us given their ownership of British Gas in the UK, which is the biggest utility and contract installer, and also their ownership of Direct Energy in North America. So we're really looking to try and make the most of that opportunity. But specifically here, we're looking to get to know a fund who can really help us out in getting inroads into mainland Europe. So if anyone wants to join us in our mission to build the Internet of Tanks fleet to reduce energy consumption and facilitate more renewable generation, please reach out to us. We've also got David White, our commercial director, in the room, Ben Murphy from IP Group, and various people from Centrica. So please, if you're interested, just get in touch. Thank you very much.